Well, first off, Spain's a great team, and it's a tough test to play them anytime. Probably even tougher test to play them right on the eve of the Gold Cup. But you know, we've chosen always to take these kind of challenges, play the best teams, because we feel along the way it's the best way for us to see what the game at the highest level is all about, best way for us to improve, and hopefully there's things that we can take from this game that not only can help us in the next 3 weeks, but things that we can take from this game that help us as we keep trying to move forward again. Yeah, you can't compare this to 2 years ago. This is a friendly, all right? It's a friendly where we're starting a Gold Cup in 3 days, so even as far as decisions we have to make about lineups and that kind of thing. So, you know, there's not much that you can really compare. The only thing that serves as a good reminder is to let guys know that, you know, you look at how good Spain is and everything that they've accomplished in recent years, and the fact is that still on a day with a lot at stake, we were able to beat that team. All right, and now that is the motivation. That is the idea that you know, we in the last cycle played against tough teams, learned tough lessons, grew on the job, and then eventually we were able to play at a high level against an extraordinary team. Now today it's a friendly, it's totally different, but it's a good reminder. When you challenge yourselves against the best teams, you have to accept that this is the way it can be sometimes, and you hope that now players can still deal with it on the field. If we didn't think that we could handle it, we wouldn't play these games. You know? Now we go to the Gold Cup, and we knew all along that this was a game, like I said, a really tough test. If we had won the game today, you know, we still would have understood the challenges of the Gold Cup. When you lose it, we will be able to communicate the right messages. Like I said, we've been there before. We've not been afraid of these kind of days. So there's motivation because the Gold Cup's important. As good as Spain is with the ball, they also pressure you quickly. And so you have players that maybe are accustomed to having just a little more time to release a pass, a little bit more time to get into a spot where they can receive a pass. And all of a sudden today, you know, the windows are smaller, they close down faster, and you find again that now getting out of some of these tight spots is that much more difficult. And when a team moves the ball that well, then again there's times when they open you up, and so you know, Spain, you try to not let them come right through the center, because they're so adept at opening up these little windows and getting people running through and playing balls. And yet, as you try to close that part away, then they've got Plan B. For now, I would just maybe mention Canada, a team that we have a lot of respect for, a team that comes into this Gold Cup feeling confident. They've had some good results in the last 6 months, and so we understand that the first game of any tournament is always a tough one, and we expect a real difficult game against a big rival. I mean, we see a lot of these different combinations in training. Now, again, what we really hoped more than anything is just that as we go through the Gold Cup now, whatever situation arises, we've been able to put players on the field, test some of the different combinations, and there's a level of confidence the next time that you know, center backs have played with each other, midfielders have played with each other, forwards, combinations, that kind of thing. So I think it just helps us down the road.